What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to Too Easy Ukulele, where I show you the easiest possible ways to play your favorite songs while still making them sound great. Today we are doing a tutorial on Hall of Fame by The Script. A great motivational, positive song. Listen to that when you feel accomplished, when something good happens. It's just a great song. So let's learn how to play it. Standard tuning of C, so G, C, E, A. For this song, we're going to need to know 4 chords: A minor, F, C, and G. So how do we play these real quick? A minor, 2nd fret, G string, middle finger. A minor. F, keep that A minor finger right where you had it. Use your pointer finger, 1st fret, E string. F. C, ring finger, 3rd fret, A string. And lastly, G string. Middle finger, 2nd fret, A string. Pointer finger, 2nd fret, C string. Ring finger, 3rd fret, E string. G. All right, so for this song, we're doing something a little bit different. Usually, if you guys have seen my other videos, usually explain how the song works, strumming, chords, all of that jazz, and then we just do a standard playthrough, sing, play, all that jazz, notes up on the screen. This tutorial, it's still very easy. It is, I promise it's easy. There's just a few more moving parts than my traditional tutorials. There are 3 different strumming patterns or strumming needs for this song. Don't worry, every single one of them are easy. It's just that when you put them all together, it's a little complicated. There's a couple moving parts. So stick with it till the end. I promise it's easy. You guys can do it. So for this one, we're still going to go through the whole song, but we're going to break it down by each verse, by chorus. Don't worry, I'll still do a play along. There'll still be chords up on the screen and everything, but really the most difficult part of the song is the transitions between the chorus and the verse and the verse and the chorus and all that, just because there is different strumming patterns. So that's what we're going to do with this one as opposed to the traditional tutorial. So for this, strumming patterns. First, before that, chord patterns. Another easy part about this, it is A minor, F, C, G. Regardless of strumming pattern, that's how it is the whole song. That does not change. Super easy. A minor, F, C, G. Okay, so strumming. Starts off strumming with the verses, both of the verses in the song, same strumming pattern, and that is going to be down, down, tap. Super easy, right? A minor. That's the strumming pattern for the verses. 2 verses in the song, same thing with each one of them. Second strumming is for the chorus, as well as like the secondary chorus, you could say. It's the standard chorus of standing in the Hall of Fame, da da da, and then as well as where they're like you can be a champion, you can be a champion. Those 2 are the same, and that is going to be down, 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 up, down, up. One of those playthroughs for each chord. Down, 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 up, down, up. So, again, starting on A minor, F, C, G. Just like that. Okay, that's the chorus. Okay, the last part is that slow part towards the end where they say, be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. That one is just 1 down strum. So, be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. That's super easy. Like, that doesn't require any practice or anything like that. Okay, so we've got the strumming, we've got the chords. Okay, now we're going to actually break down each one of these verses and choruses. Once we get to the transitions, I'll stop, break those down a little bit more. We'll do a little bit more practicing in between each one of those, because like I said, those are really the only part of this song that gets a little trickier, a little complicated. But just showing you guys in real time, that's the best way to learn this. Okay, so we can go ahead and start off with the first verse to lead into the song. You guys can do whatever you want. I just like to do an instrumental 2 times through of the way you play the chorus. So that down, 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 up, down, up. Do that 2 times through, then move into the verse. That's what we'll go ahead and do. So starting off on A minor, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest. You can beat the world, you can beat the war, you can talk to God, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock, you can move mountains, you can break rocks. Some will call it practice, some will call it luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself standing in the Hall of Fame. Okay, so that's the verse. Obviously played it a little bit slower than it's supposed to be, just to, you know, help you guys out and make sure you guys are understanding this. That was probably half, 3/4 time or so. Once you guys practice and you guys get proficient at this, feel free to speed that up a little bit. So this first part here, going from verse to chorus, some will call it practice, some will call it luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself standing in the Hall of, and then right when they hit that fame, that's when we start with that down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. So we'll just go ahead and go through that play through one more time. I'll just go and start with some will call it practice, some will call it luck, and then we'll just go right into the transition. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some will call it practice, some will call it luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name, 'cause you burn with the brightest flame. And the world's gonna know your name, and you'll be standing in the walls of the Hall of Fame. Yeah, you can go the distance. Okay, so you guys will be able to see this up on the screen when I have the lyrics and everything up there. Very, very simple, where basically when it says, and the world's, that's where you switch to the G, gonna know your name, and then you just go right back into the A minor to start that progression again. The only difference with that might throw some people off is the last line of that chorus. We're saying, you'll be in the walls of the Hall of Fame. That's the only difference, where instead of that G, we kind of move up one measure, I guess, and there's a C there instead. You play that C, then you play the G at the Hall of Fame. Now, this transition, I think, is probably one of the most difficult of this song, going from that G to Hall of Fame to the next verse here. So I'm just going to do this really, really slow for you guys, just to show you guys how to do this. Basically, just use that G and just strum a couple extra times to kind of prep or get ready to move back from that down, 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 up, back to the down, down, tap. Right? So just check this out. So we'll start with, yeah, 'cause you burn with the brightest flame, and the world's gonna know your name, and you'll be standing in the walls of the Hall of Fame. You just keep strumming. Yeah, you can go the distance, you can go the mile, you can walk straight through hell with a smile. You can be the hero, you can go for gold, breaking all the records that you never thought could be broken. Do it for your people, do it for your pride. Never gonna know if you never even try. Do it for your country, do it for your name, 'cause there's gonna be a day when you're standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name, 'cause you burn with the brightest flame. And the world's gonna know your name. You'll be in the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can be a champion. Okay, all right. So you guys can see that transition. Just play through the second verse. Again, second verse, very similar to first verse. You'll see the chords. You'll know the lyrics. Just practice that. So right where I stopped off there, that's where that first transition to "You can be a champion." Very similar transition from that first chorus to that second verse, where just stay on that G for a little bit longer and just hammer some up, down, up, down, up, down. And then right when you guys feel it's comfortable, start singing that "You can be a champion." And right when you hit champion, that's when you move from that G to that A minor. So just to show you guys that again, 'cause you burn with the brightest flame. And the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be in the walls of the Hall of Fame. Strum as long as you need to, just to prep on that. Ready? You can be a champion. 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 And then right into that A minor to start the "Be students, be teachers, be politicians." Right? So again, going from that down, 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 up, down, up, right into that slower, just one down. Again, just practice the transitions. It's kind of when you guys feel that it's right to transition with that. You guys can play a whole bunch of up, down strums if you want. You guys can just play one if you want. However you guys feel comfortable doing that. Totally fine. So, you can be a champion. 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 Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. And we do this twice. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions. And on that second time through, when it says be champions, don't even say be truth seekers again. Go right from be champions to standing in the Hall of Fame. So, be astronauts, be champions, standing in the Hall of Fame. The world's gonna know your name. Right, just like that. Okay, so let's do that one more time, just to show you guys that one more time. So, be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name. Right, okay. So, we're like 90% done with the song. Basically, the way it goes here is verse, chorus, verse, chorus. Then champions, and then into be students, be teachers. Then it goes back to chorus one more time, and then champions one more time. That's the way the full song goes. Again, that saying that out loud, that's a lot of chorus, champions, bridge, chorus, more champions. If you guys want to play that whole thing, please do. If you guys want to shorten it up and take out one of the chorus or take out one of the champions, that's totally up to you guys. There's one other part at the very end of the song where it's the last, "You can be a champion," and then at the very end of that it says, "Standing in the Hall of Fame." And I'm just going to show you guys how I have figured out how to do that one. So we are going to start off with chorus, then move on to the last champions and show you guys how to do that. All right, so chorus, standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name, 'cause you burn with the brightest flame, and the world's gonna know your name, and you'll be standing in the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can be a champion. 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 Standing in the Hall of Fame. And like that's it. That's how the song ends. So I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna show you guys that one more time. Again, it just goes from the G, which is the end of the chord pattern, right back to A minor. And it's just a one down strum for A minor. So you can be a champion. 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 Standing in the Hall of Fame. So really there's nothing else that you really need to do with that. You don't need to do extra strumming if you want. You can just do the standard. Just like that. Yeah, so I know that was a lot. We kind of ran through a whole bunch. Great job for sticking through it. For those of you guys that made it through, good job. Yeah, pretty straightforward song when you break it down piece by piece. The real practice that'll come in is simply playing the song, doing the transitions. Watch the song as much as you want, rewind it, pause it, slow it down, whatever you guys need to do. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you did, please feel free to like and subscribe. Appreciate your time, guys, and we will catch you guys next week for another tutorial. Thanks, guys. Have a good week.